Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. I'm here with my third video on third word in sequence to three directional, words. It's actually a career assessment, you can say. Anyhow, the third word is be with yourself. Be with yourself is very, sensitive word. You are actually going to in your shoes just to find out yourself, who you are, why you are here, what are you doing, where you want to be. And that exercise is very tough. Seems like very easy that you are going to evaluate yourself, but actually it's not really easy. It's gonna be very tough because you are going to challenge yourself, and challenge is not an easy game. But if you accept the challenge and meet the challenge, then no one is competent than you, right? Skillful, capable, whatever, right? So be with yourself. Why I'm saying the be with yourself? Uh, that is actually a evaluation of yourself, self-assessment, self-evaluations, or maybe I will, if you will talk, or if you will ask from me, I have defined a new word. This is not a re-evaluation. This is not a self-evaluation. This is the reprogramming of your mind. It's just like yet you are going to be either upgrading your software, or maybe you will be installing a new applications which need to be helpful for you in the coming days, in the coming future, right? So this is actually reprogramming of yourself. So I will just cover up jet in few minutes, okay, how you can reprogram yourself, self-evaluate yourself, or maybe review yourself. So the point is just three words. What would be? The one is values, two strengths, three weaknesses. I hope you are familiar with these things. But how much you carry and how you carry that, or maybe how much confident on this is an important part, right? Before briefing these three words, I must say why is important for you that you need to evaluate yourself. Because if you know yourself, then no one can challenge you, because you are confident from inner side. And if you don't know yourself, you always be in doubt, right? So this is very important exercise if you really need to be successful in the life, right? Those who don't know, they will be successful. It's not a because hard working is there, but those know themselves, they will be successful in a very speedy way, because they know themselves and they know the target and they know the approach something. So anyhow, values. Values would be, if I recall, honesty and commitment, integrity. These are the values, top values. Say, let's take an example of honesty. If you carry that value, so that means you are honest with yourself. That means you are honest with everything you are taking a step, as a step in the life, and at home, in the university, in office. So whatever you are doing with honesty, because this is your value. That is the fundamental structure you carry of your personality. So that is the value weightage. Similarly for commitment, similarly for respect. So it depends what values you carry that you need to exercise. Okay, I'm just taking the example. But why is it important? Because if you know that fundamental structure of yourself, you definitely clubbing, synergizing your career, your education, your assignments, your tasks, your purpose easily. Now we will talk about strengths. Strengths. Everyone carry different set of strengths. Okay, it's not necessary that all are equal in their strengths. Maybe they will be, balancing up and down, or maybe they will be adopting, but strengths is still there. What would be strengths in a tenor of students? uh, Maybe you are a good event manager. You will be managing the events in the university, in the colleges. ठीक है, maybe you're a good player. ठीक है, and you will be a good coach during playing cricket, football, and hockey, whatever. But if you are directing, if you are leading the team, that means you are a good leader. Somehow you need to be polished, you need to exercise to make more strength your strengths. ठीक है, stable, sustainable your strengths, but actually you have a seed of that strength, just which I am calling a leadership. So it will grow once you will put in gradually with the experiences, with the life slots, right? So that's the point. Point is, do you know the strengths? Whatever is the percentage, whatever is the scale of the strength, maybe it's on 10%, maybe it's on 80%. That doesn't cost. That you will exercise and strengthen these strengths as much as over the period. But if you don't know, then you cannot work on yourself, right? So it's similarly like that. If you know that the that this is the diseases which I'm carrying, no, I need that medicine. So if you don't know, then you can't, diagnose the medicine for you, right? So similarly, strengths. And now I will talking about weakness. Weakness would be, maybe you're shy, maybe you are not talkative, maybe you are not in communication, right? So these will be our weaknesses, but it's not a big issue that you carry the weaknesses. Maybe you in a self evaluation, you will find yourself with 9 weaknesses and 1 strengths. Don't be frustrated, don't be sad. At least you know these are my 9 weaknesses, and now you can plan to convert these 9 weaknesses into opportunities. And when you exercise on your opportunities, on your weaknesses as an opportunity, so you will automatically converting into strengths. And the strengths that you carry, that you already carry, that will be exercising to make more strengthen. So this is actually a platform. You can read my link, my article on strengths weaknesses, as a believe in yourself, on my LinkedIn post. So I have brief on all of this. So but it's linked with be with yourself. So that's why I'm addressing here. So just one example, that maybe you are a good writer, right? You can write easily, but you can't speak. So think in that tank. You are writing in a very good way that will be appreciated, but you cannot speak. If someone asks to speak, you can't express that. That means speaking is your weakness, and strength would be your writing. Now you will be exercising as much as that writing skills will be strengthening over the period. But if you will not sorry, if you will not exercising your speaking skills, right, you will be actually dumping. So now here you need to be smart, be with yourself, after be with yourself exercise, that you need to work on speaking skills. You have to take some assignments, you have to take some steps where you will be getting the opportunity to speak with someone, with audience, with group, right? So ultimately that is actually a opportunity slot which you have to find. And now this opportunity, over the period, this opportunity convert into strengths. Now later part, if you will imagine, sorry, so later part, you have already a strength that carry our writing skills, but now you will be balancing with the speaking skills. So think about that. Writing and speaking both will become a strength, and you will be a bomb, right? Because you will be carrying some skill set in that exercise. But question is when? When is now? Because if you are going to start your career, there is ample of time, 2 3 years of the degree, and you will carry these exercises, these things right now. So build that platform. That's why I'm emphasizing on that key. Talk about today and think about that. Otherwise you can think about on after 10 years as well. This is not an issue. But after 10 years you have, lost many things. So why not play smartly, right? So this is my third message with link with the three directional word. Be ambassador, be digestive, and be with yourself. Ambassador, representation. Be digestive. Don't retain the information. Every transformation, digest that transformation. And third, be with yourself, because you can only digest the things when you know okay, this is fruitful for me. And once you know your plan, your internal inner, so definitely you can grab. Now I would suggest that think about these 3 points and my questions. I hope you can find yourself with some fundamentals, with some structure, with some directions, which will create your main directions. So just create that map and start coloring this. And I hope you can find your colorful feature, colorful picture की form में. So thank you very much for listening me or watching my 3 videos. Please comment if you need to ask anything, right? And please share as much as with your colleagues, students, with your friends. This is just helping them, helping everyone. I will be grateful to you. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.